So if you're familiar, let's move from the high-tech problem that we probably aren't going to be able to solve to one that at least we're going to address, and that is a viewer from Alexandria who wants to know what's going to happen to the hands-free cell phone bill, and where does that stand? Should we start with you, Representative Backer?
Well, that passed off the House floor, so that's hitting over to you guys. I mean, you guys got to decide what to do with it and so forth. So one of the discussions that we have to do, I put on a lot of miles. Every week, I put a minimum of 424 miles going to St. Paul, back and forth, across the state. And there are distracted driving much more than cell phones. When I'm going down 94 or on 27 or 28, it's amazing the amount of distracted driving. Long story short, I don't like government imposing regulations, but at the end of the day, the lives are being affected. As an EMT, it's not fun when you pull someone out of a car because someone was texting and so forth. So we passed that out of the House floor. Hopefully, it gets a little better in conference committee. I don't know where it stands though on the Senate.
Senator Huffman?
There's a couple of bills over in the Senate. I know Senator Osmek had one. Senator Carlson had one. I don't know. I'm on one of those bills because it's been, that same language has been around for a while. I don't know the path once. I think it's sitting in judiciary.
I think there's two bills out. Osmek, Senator Osmek, and
Carlson.
Senator Newman.
Newman, that's
Newman.
it. Okay, all right.
One is Newman's is I think that's in general orders. Wait, and could be on the floor at any time. And that is you just can't talk on your phone. You can't hold your phone. That's all it does.
Yep.
And it's got some small
It's a
penalties to it.
hands-free. Yep.
Yeah, ours is
It's
a one
hands-free.
touch. Ours is one touch. You can
Yeah.
do one touch. That's what we pass out. Basically, the House floor is a one touch.
But was there language in there, Jeff, about, when you see people on, and I'm driving 30 miles a day in and out, right? And you get on Highway 10, which is 45,000 cars a day. And honest to God, one day this person had a phone here, had the thing down, had a heater in this hand, and was doing this with their other hand. I mean,
Yeah.
and
That sounds like a recipe for trouble.
it's a total recipe for trouble. So
Well,
however
frontage.
you address it,
But
Ours addressed the cell phone. It was a one touch. That's
One
what,
touch,
yeah,
okay.
one touch.
The
All right.
problem I have with it is that I won't be voting for any of them. I do understand there's hardship and there's a lot of fatalities that do occur from distracted driving, but I don't know when we look at distracted driving that we're picking this one and we're going to be chasing technology. And what about when I'm talking to my watch? I'm talking to my integrated suit. And the cars today are equally as distracting. And so it's about responsible use of every tool in your vehicle. I don't know if that bowl of cereal, when it splashed all over your windshield, was that the cause or the result of the crash. And the other part that neither of the bills do is address the one thing that our sheriffs have told me is that they don't have tools or the access to the phone if there were a fatal accident or a accident with serious bodily injury. Right. And so I'm frustrated that it's going to sound good and it's going to feel good. The vast majority of them still today are text messaging, and texting's already illegal. And if you look at today, the
you think
adaptation
it didn't go far enough? I think they should have got
I
more
think
in depth.
distracted driving. It's just it's
too
distracted
ambiguous.
driving. It should be distracted driving. I don't care if it's technology. Technology at least lends you with the ability to have forensic evidence to maybe get close to. But you don't know if you were giving it a voice command to make the phone call. You're keying it on the keypad, and I think what we're missing is that everybody says, "Wow, it's so pervasive." You're right. It's a critical part to deliver commerce, and our roads are commerce, and the information shared while you're driving, and you do need to do it responsibly. Believe me, I think you have to do everything responsible. But that's operating your radio, your makeup, whatever you're doing in your car. Can you use that device effectively? I'm far more proficient using the self-service, the voice-activated tools with my phone than I am dancing with the car, the integrated Bluetooth in the car. But think about every self-employed person. Every self-employed person that's an independent contractor, he has no choice but to order parts, do sales, customer service, and all of those things. We have many industries that don't have offices anymore. My wife doesn't operate in an office.
They
don't have offices. So it's a contentious one, and what I fear is that we're going to feel good, and sadly that's what we do a lot. But it's going to take.
I'm looking forward to your statement on the floor when one of those bills
cultural
come in there.
shift.
I hope you say what you're saying tonight.
It's going to be a
That would
cultural
yeah.
shift, and I think that technology is causing it, but I think the technology is probably what's going to solve it as well.
This is, go ahead.
Yeah, and
Just me.
with the mileage I put on, I'm like yourself.
I'm
I don't-
600 miles a week.
Yeah,
so.
I use the Bluetooth. I just have a little Bluetooth in my, put it here and talk, and,
Yep.
I'm paying attention, but it is responsible, and you are 100% correct. I run my business even down here. My twin brother and I, and we employ 14 people. I do a lot of stuff here and in my car. So, but it is a concern, and we have to address it, but we can't just feel good about it.